Welcome back to Rick's Reflections, where we take a look at the upcoming Sunday Gospel reading and see how it applies to our lives today. Well, this Sunday we get to hear what is perhaps the most quoted and most known Bible verse, at least in my generation, which is John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only Son, that whoever should believe in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. We see it at sporting events. We hear it quoted all the time. To me, it's probably the most famous Bible verse. Here's the thing. When I was in college, we would have great debates about this, because what about those people who grew up in a different country, in a different faith tradition? What happens to them when they die? Because this verse is pretty strict in what it says, and even goes on a little bit more to say that those who do not accept that Jesus is the Son of God, they're condemned. But here's the thing that we kept missing in all of our debates. We kept focusing in on the condemnation, and we forgot about the invitation. This is an invitation from Christ himself to come and live in the light. Because also a little bit later on in this reading, we see that people preferred the darkness to light because their works were evil. Light exposes the darkness. And sometimes we prefer to live in the darkness. But here comes Jesus, the light of the world, who shines into our lives. Yes, exposing the darkness. Yes, making us face the fact that we are not perfect, that we sin, and that we need a Savior. That is the great invitation, to accept the light into our lives, to overshadow and take over the darkness, to live a new way. So when I hear John 3:16, all I can think of is what an invitation from the Creator of the universe to look at us who are sinful and say, there is a better way. Here is my Son. He dies for you. Here is your invitation. Will you accept? Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time on Rick's Reflections.